just like last year, placement and accuracy. Pretty good. Shoulder, we need to do. We're going to have passive slowdown on the ball. Worry about that. We're going to have to be meaning if you're leading them all the way outside of the red zone, it should still be within the frame of getting you don't have to be leading them too much. Last but not least, we're going to put the radicals to the field. Last year we said we had 16, but we didn't even put it. It's going to be a little bit different. Now, when we started the radicals, we will be getting into rebound passing, but not right now. It's a little bit more to start working up right away. That's we're not going to jump into a new level of rebound. But I do encourage everybody to try to rebound and training on the single leg game and try to look for those out of it. So, that's setting for the game, right? Put out here, the pack, want it, play fit and tag. No float in. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, that's setting for the game.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gators will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll go to the ground. It's running room. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped.
Literally sitting on that fucking flat. That's bullshit. There's no way you knew that shit was coming.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. The quick out. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's ball. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Dropping back, it's Glagway. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And the Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Off the play fake. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Gators are rolling down the field. Trying to pound their way in.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it.
Touchdown, Gator! They put the first points on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Branch. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Got the quick pass. There he goes! And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Spins away from the defender. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators. Just playing in that rivalry, you know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. They'll try to pop the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Quick completion on the out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Hit as he throws. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Turning it on. up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completion.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's ball. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Buys a little time. Unleashes one. He makes a catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida! As Florida fans like to say, come on Gators, get up and go. And they're starting to go and run away from the Dogs.
It's great to be a Florida Gator. The Gators showing off the speed now, running away with this thing in the second half. You're just seeing all the talent that they've been able to recruit down in Gainesville.
Yeah, they've been recruiting talent. You think about Steve Spurrier had such a great run with Florida as a head coach. They're taking care of business today. They're not making this look like much of a rout.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Unloads it left. And that is interception number 3 on